Hey guys, so today we will be creating a loading spinner. Now, if you're wondering what is a loading spinner, so let's get to the Google and see how it actually looks like. So we see there are different types of loading spinner, but let's stick to this one. Today we'll create something like this. Now, if you wonder, it requires a lot of CSS properties to put these animations to make this loading spinner spin or rotate. So let me just clarify you that this is super easy. It just looks that yeah, we need to add a lot of things, but no. You can make this loading spinner with just one line of HTML and just some lines of CSS. So let's get started. What we'll do, we'll just create a new file somewhere. Let's get to the desktop. I'll start from there itself. Uh, okay, so let me create a folder with the name loading spinner. And let's get inside this folder and let's head directly towards the VS Code. I'll just follow some shortcuts. Okay, so through that folder we have entered this VS Code, right? And now what we'll do, here we'll create one file of HTML using index.html, and next we'll create another file of CSS style.scss and click on create, and that's it. So here we are not creating any file of script.js because we really don't need the JavaScript to make a loading spinner. Now we all know that to run the HTML we need the HTML boilerplate, so I'll follow the shortcut. With just this exclamation sign we get the whole auto typing thing, and so here I'll just remove this document and I'll make it as loading spinner. That's it. And now inside the body what I'll do, I'll make a div and I'll give it a class name spinner. Okay, so here we have a div and we have given the class name spinner. Now since we have created a style CSS file also, so what, oh, I'm so sorry, I think I can make this as CSS also. I would not want to keep it as an SCSS now, so just I think by mistake I made this SCSS, so yeah, I'll keep it as CSS. Okay, cool. Now here what we'll do, we'll just integrate our CSS file as well. Okay, so that's done. Cool. Now we will perform all the CSS properties only on this one div which is named as spinner, nothing else. HTML is totally done. Now it's time to go to the CSS. But before we go to the CSS, let's provide some properties to body because our spinner is going to be inside the body. So what I'm trying to do, I want to put a spinner in the center of the screen. I don't want the spinner to be here somewhere or maybe here somewhere, right? I want to put the spinner in the center. So to put it at the center, we need to provide some properties to our body tag as well. Uh, let's first run this. Yeah, so you see that we have our page ready and we just changed the title of the page. Now I want the spinner to appear here. So for that I'll provide some CSS properties to the body tag as well. So for that we'll get the properties as display flex, justify content center, align item centers, and it's also good to give some height. So we'll give height as 100% viewport height, and we don't need any margin as of now, but it's okay, I'll just leave it. And background also we can give some background, so let's give it like background color, and for now I'll keep it as something blackish. Now we have gotten the color for like body. If you go and refresh this page, you see that we have gotten all the CSS properties of the body. Now if you want to see that whether it has really placed something in the center, let's just write something here. I'll just write hello world, and you see this is at the center. It's in black color so you would not be able to see, but now you see it has placed our content at the center of the page, right? So now we can start our word. Just remove this and we again come to the CSS properties, and this time we will add the class property to the spinner. So to add the class properties, what do we want to add here? Like let's say initially we can give the height of 300 pixel and a width of 300 pixel. The reason for giving the same height and width is because we want to make it as a circle. Okay, just to give the like visibility, just to see in the code, I'm making it like this. Now you see we have this height 300 pixel with 300 pixel, and background color I have given as turquoise. Okay, now what we'll do, we don't actually need the whole thing, so for that we'll provide the border. Okay, now border can be like, let's say 3 pixels solid turquoise. Again, in that case I'll remove the background because that was just to show you guys. Okay, so now we refresh, we have gotten this. Now again what we'll do, we'll put a, if you know that to make any div in circle, you can just do border radius 50% and it will convert your div into a circle if the height and width are same. Now you refresh the page and you see we have gotten this circle. Now the only thing is remaining that we want to just spin this circle, right? So now to give this spinning feature, what I'll do, I'll not put the border, I'll not give all the border. Currently what we're doing, we're giving all the border. So when we write border 3 pixels solid some color, it means that it has border top, border right, border bottom and border left. But let's do one thing, let's give it a border top, okay? And how it works, it looks something like this, like a moon maybe. Okay, but we don't see a circle anymore, so what we will do, we will also provide border bottom maybe. Yeah, border bottom again 3 pixel solid, this time not turquoise, this time let's keep white. Yeah, and same thing we'll do for border right also. Let's change this bottom to right, and same thing we'll do for border left also. So now let's see the difference, how it looks. Okay, now we have something like this and this has a different color. What I'll do, I'll just change the pixel so it is a bit clearly visible to you. Okay, I hope it's clearly, or if you want I can put some other color also here. Okay, let it be like this. Fine. Yeah, so now our spinner is ready. Now the next thing what we need to do here is we have to provide the animation to this spinner, because in order to make it move, animation is one of the important thing of the CSS, right? So how do we write animation stuff? We always put it inside the keyframe. If you don't write at the rate keyframes, it will never work. So the syntax for that is at the rate keyframes, and then we write the name of our spinner. Okay, so let me name it as spin or something like that. And then next here I'll write my properties. So I want when it is at the 0%, it should transform into what? Transform means it should, I want it to rotate from 0 degree. Okay, so it starts to rotate from 0 degree when it is at 0%, and it has to rotate to 100%. See, anything begins, like we consider here that everything begins from 0% and it ends at 100%, right? So when it was at 0%, I started it from 0 degree. So it means as the percentage increase, means as the completion starts moving, the degrees will be increasing. It will go to 5 degree, 10 degree, 15 degree, something like that. And as it reaches to 100%, I want it to rotate till 360 degree. Okay, done. So it's not done till yet. Here we have only provided the animation, but we also want to add this animation in our spinner tag, right? So what we'll do, we'll write animation here, and you see it has given the whole properties, like how we have to write it. It has given the whole format. So the first should be name, duration, timing, function, and delay, right? So we'll just write as it is. So what is the name of our animation? It is spin. So we'll write this spin as it is here. Duration, I'll keep it for 2 seconds for now. Timing function can be, I won't put everything here, but let's just to keep it simple for now, I'll just keep it as linear, means it just moves in like one line. And infinite, okay, infinite means it moves infinite time. It's not that it moves one time and then it stops, it moves second time and then it stops. I want it to keep moving. Okay, now let's get to the code and see if it is working. Whoa, it does work. You see, wasn't it so easy? What we did, we just put a one line of HTML and then we just wrote some 28. I won't call it like really 28, because if you don't want to give this body, you can just completely remove it, and let's see how it looks. It will just come here, right? And without any background color, right? So just to enhance the look, we can add some more CSS to it. Now, let me do some more enhancement. What I'll do, instead of doing this, white, I'll just put that yellow, and I'll comment these two for now. So, not top. I want it to something connected with the border top, so maybe right is fine. Okay, let's see now how it looks. Whoa, do you want to speed up this spinning thing? Let's do 0.5 second. Whoa, what is this? Let's keep it 1 second for now, and then we see it's still moving. So I wouldn't say that it looks like a like loading spinner, but again, see, you can play with the CSS thing, and you can give any color you want. Like you can give some grayish color, because that's how a spinner like looks like. If you don't want to, let's make it. I'll not give any background color here, and I'll keep this as um, dark gray maybe, and I'll keep this as light gray. And these two also, I'll keep it as light gray, and I'll just uncomment these two, and let's see how our loading spinner looks now. Okay, so it's right. This should have been bottom now, because we provided two bottom, right? Okay, so hope now it looks like a actual loading spinner, which we usually see on the websites, right? You can just do some more CSS enhancement to make a loading spinner the way you want it to look. Hope this video was helpful. If you want to know anything else, or if you have any doubts regarding this thing, regarding this loading spinner we have created here, just let me know in the comment box. I would be glad to help you regarding any doubts you have here. And apart from this, if you want any CSS or any JavaScript video from me regarding any topic, just let me know in the comment, and we catch up later. Thank you. Bye bye.